To save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's a throw-in. Guardiola. That's very neat.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Lucas Moura. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. It's Lucas Moura! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Roberto Carlos. Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Albert Ferrer. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is... Goes for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Schneider. Darwin. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Del Piero. And it's Guardiola. Engages and forces him off the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Silvestre did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking here to alter the direction of the game. And with that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Roberto Carlos taking in the accolades, having been... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the brilliant De Ligt has both the intelligence and physical traits to make him a class apart as a centre-half. Long passes are something he's really been working on, and he'll provide a lot of quality diagonal balls for the attack to latch onto, so keep your eye on that.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Schneider.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Zanetti. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Lucas Moura. Romario. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Zanetti. Zanetti delivers. That has been knocked clear. And he's gone direct here. Chiellini. And he's quick to return it. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Lucas Moura. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pinches it off him, and it's McAllister.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Now it's Del Piero. Goes for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And here's Romario. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard engages and takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Brazil definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Del Piero is onto it in a flash. Dink through. That has ended up in no man's land. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, there's the shot! Wonderful from Del Piero! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Alaba makes the interception, and that has put paid to that. And here's Lucas Moura. Roberto Carlos. Del Piero. Great chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Del Piero applies the finish! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Beautiful, just beautiful, the joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. Spread out to the left. There could be trouble here. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's from Mario. Lucas Moura. Madrid have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Stop from Courtois, and somehow he kept it out.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
This possibly the last play of the half. Now it's Yamal. Schneider in acres of space, and for the first half, that is that. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Madrid absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Madrid marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. Down to business again. Romario. Rijkaard. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar. He has found the way through. Could be danger here. That is lovely. He's picked his way through. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nicely shaped ball, pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, that's disappointing. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. That has not gone well. Zanetti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. That's a shade optimistic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Yamal. Mbappe! Keeper's not concerned by that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Romario looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's McAllister. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Madrid have their second corner now.
21. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
Zanetti.
9. Teremos uma substituição.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's looking wide.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's Romario. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substituição em andamento.
Madrid have opted to make another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Neymar. Into the last quarter of an hour. Driving forward. He's got away. Chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
That's a cute ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's going to be disappointed with that. De Ligt. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's got a chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substituição.
So, third corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spread to the right. And a header! And it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Schneider with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Silvestre. That's Gerrard. And it's Ronaldinho. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And this is Adriano. He's found Adriano!
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
It's
acréscimo.
a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Darwin. Now it's Yamal. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's been shifted off it. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Roberto Carlos with a real chance here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Ronaldinho! He's having a hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. And that is the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Senhoras e senhores, joguem
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it. And they
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking
Chance! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, played right into his path. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. This might spell danger. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, they've got it again. It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chiellini spots it and intercepts.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Lucas Moura really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Silvestre. Lucas Moura. Zanetti. And it's Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. And the counter is on. No way through there. Played into space. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Gerrard. Nunez. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Del Piero. Now he's got space here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
McAllister. McAllister. He won't be happy with that one.
Madrid certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Gerrard. Foot in. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Roberto Carlos. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Romario. Stood up well to him there. Gerrard. Schneider. That has not gone well. Schneider looking understandably energised after his goal. No way through. McAllister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Madrid currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Senhoras e senhores, o telão está exibindo boletim informativo da polícia local.
So right back into the action.
Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Chiellini gets across to intercept that. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Romario. Now it's Lucas Moura. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Roberto Carlos is behind this one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, just skips past his man. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Darwin. Nunez. He's had a shot! And that's a tiny finish. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Roberto Carlos. 60 minutes played. It's Albert Ferrer. Silvestre. And Neymar. Del Piero. Great vision. Shot a goal! And that is a little undercooked. And it's Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. Now this could be a chance.
That was lovely, that.
And he was quick to react. McAllister. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Lucas Moura. McAllister. And he shoots! And he's straight offside. Brazil choosing to make the first change. Schneider being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Oh, super find. And he's there to get it away. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Zanetti. Cross to the back post. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Totti. Looking for the run. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lucas Moura. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get it through? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. McAllister. And he's intervened well there. And it's Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura gets on his bike and on the move. So much time and space here. Crosses it in. Deftly away.
Madrid appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Nicely worked. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Darwin.
Madrid really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Darwin can be a real threat inside the box. McAllister, he's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. A case now of complete control.
Camisa 7. Substituição.
Knocks it into space. And the number on the board is 3. Pass somewhat off target. And here's the chance to counter. Ronaldinho. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Pato. Diaz. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. And here's Nunez. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Off the post!
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
And it's Romario. Zanetti. And he's undercooked that. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Del Piero. Shot could be on. Romario! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. The most accurate pass. Romario out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos. Oh, shoot! And Romario! That's really well manoeuvred. He's had it taken off him. Romario charging forward, the ball at his feet. Schneider. And it's Schneider. Great ball if he can get there. And he's intervened well there. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Park Ji-sung. Silvesh is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. And it's Lucas Moura. It's a promising position. That's a throw. Guardiola. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gerrard. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Rijkaard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Guardiola is there, and he can pick it up. Neymar. Guardiola. And it's Roberto Carlos. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Schneider. McAllister. Spread to the right. Very nicely done. Picked out brilliantly. Guardiola. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. And the pass is intercepted. Schneider! It's anyone's ball now. Showing good feet. Oh, that's delightful. Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Throw in. Zanetti looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Neymar. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Guardiola. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
That was travelling.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
So a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Madrid certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 4.
Away we go again.
Camisa 15.
Madrid are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Opts for safety. Nunez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well read, nice interception. Roberto Carlos. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Some really good ball movement. And he's cut it out. Schneider. Rijkaard.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Del Piero. Played out to the left flank. And he's quick to return it. And that is well cleared. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And now the breakaway. Schneider. Albert Ferrer. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for options for movement. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that is a little undercooked. Lucas Moura, nicely aimed pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Can he finish? And it's in! And the game has liftoff! Simplicity itself.
Romario really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's a sharp little ball here. It is a corner. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the finish! Oh, easy pickings there. Nunez. Shot, surely! And a neat finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Nunez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest,
It's Lucas Moura! And there's a goal! Into the lead once more! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Madrid leading now.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache.
He's having a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 20. Deixando o campo para a entrada dele.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substituição.
Played out wide. Zanetti. Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he is deftly away. Totti. And this is Totti. Not where it came from. And it's Henderson. McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. Rijkaard! And he's there to retrieve it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?